What's up? It's your boy Bobby G. I just want you to know, hope you understand, we can't be together all the time. You know, when we're apart though, I am thinking about you. And if you have a little minute, think about me too. Other than that, everything's okay on my end. I hope you're okay. Let's talk about some guitars, man. One guitar in particular. I went down to the flea market. I'm a collector extraordinaire. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. I got this shirt in 1996 for $1 at the Salvation Army to wear it at like a 70s party when I was in college. I still got it because I'm a collector, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm unashamed. You know what I mean? But I'm the type of collector, you know what I mean? I'm wearing this shit. I wear it all the time. And they look ridiculous then. It looks even more ridiculous now that I'm an old man. You know what I'm saying? Where does Bond? So think about it in this way. Collecting is just my obsession. So when I seen a guitar, you know what I mean, that looked like it'd been under like water, you know what I mean, for 5 years, naturally I'm going to pay $10 for it. And here it is right here. Got the flea market. Looked like it was submerged in the underdeck of the Titanic for you know what I mean? Look at that, man. It's totally fucked up, that thing, man. It's real, like waterlogged. All the frets are missing. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? They all can't be winners, but it was $10. This is what we call a salvage guitar. It's got like, you know what I mean, the sum of its parts are worth more than the whole. You know what I mean? Obviously. So, you remember in that 70s Strat episode, I got just one of these cost $6 off eBay. You know what I mean? If I just waited. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have to pay all that money. So I'm going to put some of the like valuable parts of this guitar away, and I'm going to build like a little fantasy guitar for everybody to take a look at. You know what I mean? I like those kind of fantasy guitars, so let's work on that, man. Peace be with you. Let's have a good build, man. And hey, remember, I am thinking about you. I'll flip you around and show you that guitar. There it is, folks. Actually just plugged it in. The fucking thing still works. It's got those staggered pickups too, man. See that, man? They're staggered. That's cool, man. So we're going to take those pickups out, put them aside. We're going to take this, you know what I mean, bridge out, put it aside, or at least the saddles. You know, it's in this neck. You know what I mean? Although I like to have like a nice little harmony. You know what I mean? We're going to, you know, pretty much douche this guy. Unfortunately, we'll go through our little stack of necks to see, you know, we've got some kind of neck. But it's got these round string trees. These are perfect, like Clues and, you know, 50s specs, to be honest with you, man. They're even, you know what I mean? Like the right ridges and everything, man. They look old as hell. The nut's still good, though. You know, you take that guy off, put him in the lower kai. This thing, you can see the truss rod, like, you know what I mean? In the middle there. See the truss rod all rusted up? Yeah, dude, that's an ugly scene, man. It'll take a lot of work to get this neck refretted and nice crown. This even got some separation here, but a little bondo. We can bring this body back to wholeality, man. Like I said, electronics work. Got the whammy bar in. I don't know what's happening underneath the underneath there, man. I mean, I don't know if I want to know. You don't want to know, man. You don't want to know. Look at that, man. Some ugly shit, man. Alright, so let's disassemble this guy. Take a looker at his gizzards. Let's get those strings. These strings we're definitely not going to use again. Definitely not going to use again. I'll see you in a minute. Peace. Look at that, man. Disgusting. Look at all that mold in there. Oh, Big Bones Billy, where were you storing this, brother? Where on earth were you storing this? So we got, you know, the whole, you know what I mean? Definitely worth the sum of its parts. Got it all knocked apart, man. You know, my allergies are killing me now. Couldn't really get this piece out, so we're just going to leave him in here. You know what I'm saying, man? Oh my god, look at this. It's just getting filth all over my air hockey table, man. What the F, man? So, this thing, look at that. Like 3 frets left. 4 frets. Well, 3.5. Look at this, I can save this. Oh, my hands are so filthy just from handling this thing. This thing is toast, man. Look at the truss rod, man. You want to see what a truss rod looks like? You ever seen a dead body? Yeah, man. So that's a truss rod, man. It's probably okay, man. I could probably actually fix this thing. You know, fret, like serious fret job. Is it worth it? Yeah, I mean, not really. You know what I mean? That's cheese ball. I use those tuners on something, man. You know what I'm saying? They're the narrow gauge tuners. Bushings. Look at that. Those are exact spec 50s Cluson Telecaster You know what I mean? That exact spec. Look at them. Look at them. Just look at them. You know what I mean? So we'll hold on to this just for a little while. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We'll just hold on to it. Likewise, this. You know, I'll probably just list this on eBay. Somebody might want it. A little rusty, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and clean all this stuff up, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's clean. But I'll just quickly show that to you dirty. I know you like it dirty. We'll save that jack, man. We'll keep that guy on hold for a second. Got this, you know, just like my old silver and pearl. But look, it's like a late 70s kind of, you know what I mean, innovative. You know what I'm saying? Korean switch, man. Isn't that weird, man? Yeah, but it works, man. It works. Everything works. So, we'll clean that guy up and we'll put it away, man. I'll show you in a second after it's cleaned up, man. This is the salvage operation. Got this guy and all the screws. You know what I'm saying? These, look at that, man. I could have totally used them when I was doing old Whitey, man. The fuck, man. I think I paid like $7 just for one of these 70s style saddles, man. We'll knock them off, man. This is all corroded, so we'll just hold on to that guy too, man. Some strap buttons. These are like Fender, like, you know what I mean, style old strap buttons with that little gap there. Real paper thin. This is like 60s style. Paper thin bottom there. Like that, man. We'll put them away for a little special project. I had to actually, you know what I mean, I had to like back out one of these. I had to, you know what I mean, score it with the Dremel. You know what I mean, and get it out of here. Look at my hands are so dirty just talking about this. Anyway, man, that's the screws from that. You know what I'm saying? Got a bunch of stuff. So I got an idea, folks. You know what I'm saying? So let's, you know what I mean, clean this up, and I'll continue to tell you a little bit about my idea. So we got them all scrubbed off, boss. What do you want us to do with them? So, you know what I'm saying? There's stuff that's got to stay. There's stuff that's going to go. There's stuff we're going to keep separate. You know what I'm saying? To everything, there's a season, people. You know what I mean? Let's talk about the seasons first off. Now, Harmony actually, you know what I'm saying, is coming around a bend again, man. You know what I mean? They're actually building Harmonies in the USA again. Somebody's got the trademark. They're using, I think, this headstock shape and that actual logo, I believe. So this might become like a, you know what I mean, a future project if they ever, you know what I mean, become, you know what I mean, sought after. You know, so maybe I'll put that away. You know what I mean? I'll sack those little clues on jobbers, man. I like that round thing, man. Though. Anyway, man, you know, not worth my time. You know what I mean, on this guy. We'll put him back in the parts pile for a rainy day. You know, what else we got? We got these. We just talked about them. Strap buttons. We'll put them, you know, away for some kind of rebuild. These we know are worth their weight in gold, man. You know what I'm saying? Worth their weight in gold, people. You saw what we went through on Whitey. We paid like $7-8 just for one of them, man. Look at that little patina they got on it, man. The gunk. You know what I'm saying? You can't fake that gunk, people. We'll put them away too, man. What else do we got here? Anything over worth saving? No, not really. You know. Electronics work on this. I checked out on the multimeter. Very good signal. It's weird electronic, man. Right on about that, man. So the last episode, we made an episode about like a fantasy Bobby G Strat, man. Like, oh, wouldn't it be nice, man? I always wanted this, man. This is cool, man. So what about making Strat out of stuff that's at the bottom of the barrel, man? I mean, look at this body, bro. And brosettes, man, look at this fucking thing, man. Look at how horrible the condition this fucking thing. Look at that, man. Look at the pimples on it. Look at the back. Look at that. It's split right in half. Look at this, man. Oh my God. It was like Marty McFly was, you know what I mean, hoverboarding with this motherfucker. Look at this pimples on the back here, man. That's like, you know, USA for Africa, 1985, man. We are the children. This is terrible, man. Terrible. Even scrubbed up as best as I could, man. It's a big, dirty, ugly old plywood body. You know what I mean? It should probably be thrown away, right? But let's make a Strat for the end of Strat month here, man. Just to throw a jig at the end at the end of the road here, man. Let's build it out a horrible Strat and see what our great guest commentator has to say when we hand it to the end there. He doesn't know the pedigree. You know what I'm saying? I got this neck here. It's an old Spectrum neck. I actually used this on a guitar that I was fucking around with. You know what I mean? I think I might even use it on 2 guitars. Maybe just 1. But I didn't even, you know what I mean, sack these tuners off it because that one was broken. You know what I'm saying? One man's garbage, another man's candy, my people. Anyway, man, that's the Spectrum. It just so happens that it fits right here into the neck pocket like a goddamn glove. Marries up perfectly with this guy. You know what I'm saying? So let's put together, you know what I mean, like a last minute substitute candidate, man. Just to see what we build a guitar just out of, like, you know what I mean, shit that's lying on the fucking outhouse floor, man. You know what I mean? A salvage guitar, Strat, Spectrum Greeninator, man. The green is as in mold, man. Let's refinish this guy, man. Let's refinish him off, man. Our Spectrumation. Strat month. Peace out. Out here, you hear that? That's the early morning mating call of squirrel. You know what that means, man. I hate the squirrel, man. He tried to attack me in one of my vlogs, man. You hear that? Anyway, we're out here, man. Dodging the wildlife, man. The final days of our Strat month, man. And we've taken a look at this guy. The only place that really needs Bondo is right in here, man. You know what I'm saying? See that? And also right in here, man. Need some Bondo, man. Need some Bondo. So anyway, got the Bondo. You know, I'm glad to see the, you know what I mean, end of Strat month. Look at this, man. I'm almost done with this Bondo, man. Look at that, man. I made it through with just 1 can of fake Bondo, man. Almost got it, man. And my cream hardener, man. It's almost creamed out, man. We've made it together, man. We made it together. So let's mix that guy up for the last time on the Strat month. Just away from the squirrels, and I'll come back right when I'm done. You know what I mean? Spreading it out. These old popsicle sticks, man. I'll put it on this paper like always, man. Do a nice job for the people. See you in a moment. Am I talking about easy Bondo projects, man? The hardest one was for last, man. I got it all over myself. All over eternity, man. I got it in there, man. Pretty good, I think. I think so, man. I don't know. There's all kinds of Bondoing to be done, man. I Bondoed this guy because he was in the wrong place. It wasn't even centered. I had to go up down here, man. It's everywhere, man. Oh, just touching it again, man. It took me like a half hour just to be able, you know what I mean, clean my hand enough to use the phone, man. I should use them Burger King, like great gloves, man. I don't learn nothing. 2021 is the same as last year, man. Peace be with you, my Strat month friends. See you when we're all dry on the inside. Alright, so we're down in the basement, man. Actually, but you know, I left it outside for a little while. It was kind of cold outside. I took the rest of that cream hardener stuff, man. I smeared it in there. Not that I needed it. It looked a little wonky, looked a little old, man. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to get it hard as we can, man. We'll let that sit for a couple days, actually, man. No rush, man. No rush at all. So, I saw something. This thing must have been submerged in water a long time, man. I saw it here. See these little layers, man? You know what I'm saying? They're all coming apart, man. You know what I'm saying? But if I can pump a little bit of tight bind in there, a little bit of tight bind, man. How you doing? I'm doing alright. What is mine? I'm tight as hell. I'm just pump it into them cracks, man. Clamp it. You know what I'm saying? Clamp it up with the clamps. A couple days. Just get this, you know what I mean, the integrity to 1000%, man. Make it nice for the people, man. We're bringing back the separated layers, man. Reuniting the family. We're reuniting the family. We're like dangerously low levels of type bond, man. Type bond low, man. Bondo low, man. What are we gonna do? Will we be able to finish Strat month, man? We're so close, man. All right, people, man. This is the grand finale, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to take this too seriously, man. This is like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a joke. You know what I mean? This project's a joke. This guitar probably might even get pitched or just put back into the junk pile, man. All right, my mans and my manettes. I'll see you after we're clamped. And we get that piece one side again. Bring back the layers of our family. Peace be with you. Look after yourself. Peace be with you. Stay together. Peace be with you. Look after yourself. We're together again. Look at that. Perfect, man. Perfect. Let's take this clamp out. Alright. Let's get this old fellow out on a paint stick. Shall we? Get it onto a tray. Right, people. So I got it loosely connected to the paint stick. You know what I'm saying? It's all fucked up. You know, the Bondo needs to be, you know what I mean, somewhat addressed. You know what I mean? We got some 200 sandpaper. I also got a piece of 35 sandpaper. 36, I'm sorry. 36, man. Ooh. And I rubbed it on the back just a little bit with some of those pimples, man. It took it right off. Took those pimples right off. This whole back is just, you know what I mean? Got all these lacquer pimples all over the place from the being like submerged in water, apparently. You know what I mean? I'm going to go to flea. I saw Billy at the flea market this morning, actually. Next time I see him, I'm going to ask him if he remembers the origin of this waterlogged guitar, man. See if I can get that story before the end of Strat month, man. Anyhow, so let's take it outside. You know, wear a mask. You know, I have no idea what this is finished with. You know what I'm saying? Use some of this, get rid of all the pimples. Then we'll use some 200. Just go over this area. You know, this guitar we're just doing as a goof, Bobby. Just as a goof. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, wear a mask, man. Even goof can hurt. See you in a moment. Outside. Alright, so we got it outside here. We got all those, opened up all those pimples, man, to bare wood. You know what I'm saying? That's all we want to do. We don't want them opening up later. I mean, we don't want them sticking up. So we got them opened up. A little breezy out here. Anyhow, so we're going to, you know, like I said, we didn't do like a perfect job on this. Just got it down to grade. Got just enough of our friend Mr. Filer Primer. We're going to prime him up. You know what I'm saying? Get them all sort of even coated. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we'll have enough. See you in a minute. Here you go, people. A nice thick coat of that Filer Primer, man. Alright, I know it's filler primer. Don't fuck with the fantasy, man. So, you know what I mean? We've finally exhausted our friend Mr. Filer Primer, man. He's empty. You know what I mean? Shot out, he's done, man. You know what I mean? You served us well, my friend. You served us very well. Rest in peace, Filer Primer. We got through everything together. You know, Strat month has exhausted our complete supply of Filer Primer, Bondo, and wood glue. You served us well. Let this dry out here in the nice sun, man. See you in a bit. Oh, look at that. So that's a nice. We let it dry outside here in the nice, crisp, late winter afternoon, man. So what am I going to put on top of this? I'm not even going to bother sanding it. You know what I mean? I don't really care. This is a goof project, man. A joke, man. Found this in my collection. My neighbor passed away across the street some time back, and they threw away all of his cans of spray paint, man. He had like 2 or 3 cans of this. So I picked out of the trash deep green, man. And it's hammered, man. Yo, I'm hammered, bro. And the cool thing I like about this is it says it hides surface imperfections. It says no primer is even needed, man. Hey, man, I'm hammered, bro. Can't even see, man. So there's like 2 or 3 cans and one doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one of the other ones will. So let's do it, man. Let's get hammered together, people. Hammered up. Hammered down. Yeah, so I put a real thick You know what I'm saying? Coated this stuff on. It's bizarre. It's cool. It's like, you know what I mean? Hammered old tool. You know what I mean? It's bumpy though. You know what I mean? Crater face, man. Wouldn't be from pimple plus to crater face. But I'm gonna solve that, man. I'm gonna fill in some of these cracks, man. Fill my cracks. This was in the same gentleman's trash, man. The big can. Clear coat, man. There's somebody playing bass, isn't it weird? 11 ounces, man. The big boy. Shake it up. Alright. So we're gonna fill in the cracks with this guy. You know what I mean? Let's see if it works, man. When you come to the end of a perfect day. Oh, beautiful, beautiful thing, man. Bizarre, but beautiful. You know what I mean? Unique. Strange, man. Lots of paint on there, people. So we're gonna let it set here outside. I'm feeling goofy from the fumes, man. You know what I mean? In this late winter morn. Just let it sit outside for a couple of hours. Then bring it into the garage once it's dry. You know what I'm saying? Dry to the touch. Let it set for a couple days till the stank gets off it. The blackest stank. We'll give it a little bit of love. Call it a day. Put all of his parts together. So I'll see you in about a week's time, people. Alright, so as the body sort of the last couple of days will be curing out in the garage there, it still smells, so I'm going to leave it out there for a little while. Hey, man, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to wait a little bit, and that's okay, man. That's okay. Let's turn our attention to the neck, man. Not really to even attend to, you know what I mean? But let's just talk about it a little bit. You know, we do a couple little things to it. Now, I told you a couple times in this little series of mine about my affinity for these Spectrum Strats, man. I got these Spectrum Strats at the flea market. Spectrum was a brand owned by Target. You know, like the 92, around 92, 93. They're selling these, you know what I mean, early Chinese imports in the store for, I believe it was $100, like $99 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a Strat. You know, I mean, the body was actually 1.69. It had a swimming pool route and it had a perfect, like, you know what I mean, like this sunburst. I bought a whole bunch of them, man. Now, one of my favorite, you know, early sportscasters was my SRV, man. This guitar was one of my I love this guitar, man. I played it like a beast, man. It plays incredibly. You know what I mean? It's a 59, a phony 59, kind of an SRV inspired guitar. This is the original body. This is like, you know what I mean, almost a decade ago. You know what I mean? This is the original body. You know what I mean? That neck right there. Neck's been in a pile like 10 years. Around the time of my birth, my youngest daughter, man. I built this guitar, man. Isn't that crazy, man? So anyway, man, I love this guitar, man. You know what I mean? It's gone through quite a few changes. It had a different pickguard. It had a pickguard that wasn't correct. You know, it wasn't 59. I changed that out, man. For many years, these are the original pickups that came in the Spectrum, man. They sound fucking awesome. They're awesome. They're incredible. You know what I mean? I had them in there. And then this guy was making me these Stagger pickups, and they're incredible in China. He's a friend of mine. He became a friend of mine. I haven't talked to him in a while. You know what I mean? I got a set for it, you know what I mean? Because I loved them when I was putting them in everything. You know what I mean? I was, you know, all my Strats I was putting these. This guy in China was making these awesome. You know, I bought a whole bunch of sets off because they were excellent, man. But I didn't sound the same after that. You know what I mean? Something about these weird pickups, man. Had like a whiny chime, man. It was just so much better. You know what I mean? I stopped playing the guitar. You know what I mean? After that, man. You know what I mean? I'm saving these pickups for something special, not this project. So let's talk about this project, man. I was wasting your fucking time, man. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the body, man. You know, take a little sidestep here, doing Strat month, you know what I mean, express ourselves, man. So this actually, I saw these Spectrums, man. It's a fucking bone nut, man. A real bone. It's real bone, my friends. It's a human bone. This is cousin Frank. Cousin Frank. Frank Zinquan is all. That's his full name. His full name of character. He's a crazy man. Anyway, man. Yeah, I'm fucking doing Chinese accents, man. What are you saying about it, man? I ain't a racist, man. A lot of Chinese friends, man. That's just an impression. Don't go crazy about it. Just kidding, man. Calm down, man. Let's take it easy here on Strat Month, man. We gotta pick this guy out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do anything about that. Just leave it like it is, man. You know what I mean? That's a trademark, man. No one really knows the Spectrum, you know what I mean? Our special guest won't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna plug these holes. The best thing to plug these kind of holes, like neck holes, man, because this was on 2 different guitars that I remember. You know what I mean? These guitars I was fucking around with, prototypes, let's call them. And anyway, man, I'm gonna put some glue on the end of this little shish kebab. I got all these like bamboo shish kebabs, about 100 of them for 97 cents at Walmart like 10 years ago. And I'm going to plug all the holes and just break them off. Tight bond it in there, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we gotta do, man. That's what we gotta do. Hope I have enough tight bond, people. Could be fucking close, man. There it is, people. Plugged up, man. Cool thing about these bamboo skewers, man, is when it's all done down, man. Brushed off, you can see these little vascular tunnels, man. These little water tunnels. Real strong ass fucking piece of wood, man. Man, that's like science, man. That's just like fucking, you know what I mean? I'm taking you to a different level, man, with my scientific observations, people. So listen to me, man. How we did it, man. We pumped in tight bond, man. I used the last little tiny bit of tight bond, man. The last little drop, man. You've been such a great friend to us, tight bond, and so sad to see you go, man. So sad. So we got the last drop tight bond in here, man. We just took it in there once it was full of glue. And we just, you know what I mean? Took off these nippers. We're close to the shave or your money back. You know what I mean? Nipped it off. There was still a little nub sitting there, man. I got a piece of number 5 sandpaper, man. Ballers use number 5, man. Look at that, man. That shit hurts, man. You like just touch it, man. Look, it's like if you look at the piece where I sanded up here, man, you can see like little diamonds in there, man. It's just like a baller, man. Only ballers use number 5, man. I think this is used for like floors, man. We're finishing floors. Anyway, man, I got all kinds of grits, man. I love those coarse grits, man. I'm a coarse guy, man. Once we got it down to that, I took a little piece of old board here. You know, it's a Home Depot sample. And I took a piece of 80, right? And I just, you know what I mean? Just did the fine grade until I saw those little vascular tunnels, man. You know, I blew it off. Plugged up. Now, see, now you know the plugging process, you pluggers. Easy, cheap fucking, and that wood's strong as hell, man. It's stronger than you are, man. Even you, tough guy. Hey, talking to me? I'm talking to you. So listen to me. Got that nut out of there, man. You know what I mean? Basically, I was right, man. Real bone, man. Spectrum wasn't goofing around. It was a nice one, too. Took a little tap hammer, little ice pick, you know what I mean? Ice pick screwdriver and just tap that fucker out of there. And got the glue out. You know what I mean? We're ready. I actually had that other, you know what I mean, that little bone nut, you know what I mean, when we were talking that other episode, the Fullerton episode. The Fantasy Fullerton, man. You know what I mean? This is the leftover, man. Nobody wanted me. I think I got this on a lot like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And it was like chipped up. I was like, yeah, man, I don't like that being all chipped up, man. I never even tried it, man. But we got to do a fret job on this. It doesn't look like frets are too bad, dirty. It actually looks, the rosewood's pretty nice, you know what I mean? But needs a rollover done up here, definitely. So I'm going to, you know what I mean, do a fret job on this old gal, man. This old hermaphrodite, man. We'll get it all nice, tighten these up. You know what I mean? Tighten up the tuners. Get it all tightened up. And then we'll get our hand on some new wood glue, man. Eventually we're going to clamp that guy in there. So I think that body's almost ready, man. So I'll do that little rollover, you know, in the waiting time. And as soon as that's totally dry, man, we'll come back and we'll talk, man. We'll sit down and talk about our feelings together. Strat month forever. Peace be with you. Look after yourself. Did a nice fret job on her. Oil's pretty much sank in. I'll clamp in this nut, man. We'll just put this aside until that body's totally dry. And then we'll be ready. There's nothing like being ready, right? 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 Look after yourself. Peace be with you. About, I don't know, 8-9 days. Just sitting in the garage. Still smells a little bit. I decided it's very, very cold in here. I decided to just keep it in here. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Cold filtered. Oops, I just banged it on the wall. Stupid motherfucker. Let's bring this guy downstairs now and knock off some shine. Take him off the stick and bring him down a little bit. Nothing serious. No big whoop. We got off the stick. We sanded it, wet sanded it to 400. Nothing higher than that. Not going to bother going higher. Not going to rub it. Not going to polish it. I'm just going to go right for the carnauba wax, man. Just give it a little tiny bit of shine. We want this thing to be a weird finish, man. Strange. Usual. See you in a minute. Nice and sheeny, not shiny. After we hit it up with the Mom's cleaner wax, I put some Mom's synthetic wax on it just to pop the shine. It feels weird, man. It feels great. Bizarre, man. So, time for a little bit of care on these electronicals. If you remember, this had like all kinds of weird stuff rotten on it. Still works. Gonna hit it up with some electronic cleaner. And I'll see you in a minute. Right, so we shot out the electronics. They're all clean. You know what I mean? It's a brand new day, man. These moves they move like nobody's business now, man. They move around, man. All over town. So we take a look at this. Now remember that weird organic material we scratched off this? The rotting stuff. We're just going to take a little bit of acrylic paint there. Take a magic erase sponge and just sponge it on there. This is Bobby G yellowing technique. Patented, man. Patent pending. Patent penned. So I'll see you when it's all yellow. You know what I'm talking about. Just a little bit of cosmetic time. That looks great. Great, great, great. Let's screw her on down. Using the same holes. You know what I'm saying? Same holes. Man, there we go. Not only did I screw it down, I'm using the same holes, I use the same screws too, man. All rusted out. Here's that little shabby chic shit. Got this guy loaded up with dummies. Let's screw him on. You know what I mean? Let's screw him on. Peace be with you. So I only had to actually replace one of the screws, man. All the rest of them I got to use. Got these mismatched springs out the dro. Out the dro, yo. Let's put them in there, man. This rusty old gal. This rust pot. See you in a second. Yo, people. Works, man. Works. So now, let's take a moment and reflect on old friends. Come and gone. Just for a moment. What can be said about these three old veterans, man? All washed up now. Once dear friends at the beginning of Strat month. And now, in the last days, just fucking garbage, man. What do you all have to say for yourselves, man?
Hey, man, I was able to collect unemployment, but I didn't get the $300 check, man. It's the stimulus bonus. It's because I was an immigrant, man. This shit is racist.
Well, I certainly don't know what to say. I'm still a lady. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm fucking leaving you, bitch. I still got a little hardness left. Time to go in the drawer. You're on your own.
I had to sell my testicle for PCP, man. I fell on real fucking hard times. Look at my nozzle, man. It's all fucking clogged up, man. I need to smoke twice as much to get fucked up off of it, man.
Oh my god, I don't know what's gonna happen now that my Charlie left me. Who's gonna want a washed up hooah like me?
Step aside, suckers. Somebody's been to the Home Depot.
Home Depot, man. I don't like the sound of that, man. There's a racist, man.
I wasn't smoking nothing, I was just tasting it.
So what do we got? What do we got here? A brand new Tide Bond. Say goodbye, Pedro. What else is in this bag? Look at that. Some primer and it's got 2 testicles. Drug addict, son of a bitch. And what do we have for you?
Don't tell me that it's brand name stuff.
Let's see what we got, man. Let's see what it is. What is this here?
Oh my god, Rio Bondo, I'm ruined. I can't take it anymore.
Hey, man. You can't commit suicide, man. That's racist, man. That's racist.
So now our supplies have been replenished for next month. Strat month is almost over, man. We're in the home stretch here of this Greeninator, man. Let's put this neck on, man. It's a blank neck plate there, man. It's good enough for this guy, man. It's good enough for me, Ma. See you in a minute. All journed together. All journed. Guitar now. Got some of these cheese balls, cheese birds, Squire. Put them on there, man. Let's put them on there. Hey! Alright, let's put some strings on this old gal. Old gal. Man. Some strings on it. Usually I've left these guys kind of taut. Kind of untaught. Got some mismatched shit out of the port drawer. You know what I'm saying? Port. Meaning one port. I'm gonna use two different kinds, man. Fuck it, man. I'll never use them on anything. Let's put them on there. See you in a second. Yeah, that's funky. Funky, man. Funky and bizarre. Let's put this guy back on. I'll see you at the glamour shots, folks. Here it is, people. Now, this project started off as like an exercise in like, hey, this is how we do a salvage job on a fucked up guitar. You know what I mean? It kind of became a joke, like, oh, I'm going to make a fucked up piece of shit guitar and put it in Ricky's hand, you know what I mean? And see, you know, what his reaction is, blah, 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 you know what I mean? You all watched the episode, or some of you did, maybe some of you didn't. So, I'm not talking to anybody. Anyhow, that being said, I saw my boy Billy. Big Billy, man. He's the one I bought this off. I said, hey, what the fucked up harmony guitar I got off you? Couple weeks back, months back, whatever it was, man. He's like, yeah, I remember that, man. He said, a good buddy of mine, during Hurricane Sandy, he lived down in Ortley Beach. And everybody on his block, man, all their houses got flooded out, man. His basement was flooded for 6 weeks. The house was condemned. You know what I mean? They finally, 6 weeks after the storm, they pumped all the water out of his friend's basement. They dumped everything in the dumpster. You know what I mean? And he went through the dumpster and he said, hey, this is a perfectly good guitar. And he said, now Hurricane Sandy was 2012, right? And he said that, you know, he brought it home, didn't want to bring it in his house because his wife's like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So he put it out in his back shed. So this thing's been outside for, I don't know, 9 years now. Hurricane Sandy's 2012. And it was underwater for, you know, the body anyway. It was underwater for, you know, a good 6 weeks. Isn't that crazy, man? The electronics still work. They still work, man. Now, this is purpose. This is the paint is supposed to have that texture, man. That weird industrial texture, man. You know what I'm saying? If I was like being serious about it, I would have, like, you know, spent a lot more time, man. But you know what I'm saying? I just want to see what Ricky's reaction is. I throw like a oddball at him. And an oddball you guys too, man, because we're all oddballs, man. You know, and I thank you so much for, you know what I mean, being patient during Strat Month. I hope you enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I had a great time doing it. Just remember, man, peace be with you, man. Peace be with you. Look after yourself and your friends. How much does this fucking thing weigh? Backbreaker, man. Just a couple hairs short of 8.5 pounds, man. Oh my god, this is the heaviest one of them all. Save the heaviest for last. The rarest one, man. The strangest one, man. It's half harmony, pretty much, and half spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Probably made in Korea. 100%. Let's get a listen to it. Shall we? Shall we?
Gee, you got any more gits? I gotta get out of here, bro.
Here, this is the last one, man. It's the last one, man.
Oh, yeah? Oh, dude, this is fucking unbelievable.
What? What's wrong
Yo,
with
where'd
man?
you get this shit?
That's a celebrity guitar, bro.
What celebrity?
Belonging to the dude from fucking Zebra, man. I'm fucking working on it.
What dude from Zebra?
The tall dude, man.
The tall dude?
Come on, man.
Oh, man. Check this out. Hold on. I got something for you. Some fucking zebra for you.
What do you think of it? What do you think of it, man? You like it or not, man?
It's good.
Well, so in your heart and your mind, man, which guitar do you think won Strat month out of all those Strats you played this month?
I'm gonna say Blackie.
Blackie.
The Black Stallion. The
Which
Black
one?
Widow.
The one from the Fullerton one? The one with the two pickups?
Fullerton one.
All right, man. So that's a
The one with the little shiny pickup covers.
That's it.
That's
man.
the shit.
So that's the official verdict from our celebrity guest, man. Ricky D, God bless you. Thank you so much. The Asbury Circle people. Look for the Asbury Circle, man. You know what I'm saying? If you can't find it, keep looking because you don't want to waste any more of your time. You know what I'm saying? You got to find it. Folks, God bless you. Peace out. We got one more for you. You know what I'm saying? Strat month bonus. We're not going to leave you high and dry, people. Come on. That's not our way, man.
Got one more. See that? If my tall friend from Zebra could play like you, bro, they'd still be number one. God bless you. Peace be with you. Look after yourself. All right, Bob.
Asbury Circle. Peace.